Hey, hello everyone. This is Ishita, welcoming you all to the online talk show, Let's Talk, Let's Connect, presenting the 3rd International Youth Summit. Today, it will be our 12th impact session on importance of volunteering, become a change maker. So, dear audience, today's session will highlight on the importance of volunteering and how this skill can be helpful for you to become a change maker. So let's welcome our guests for today's session. Today we are really delighted to have Miss Ingrid Kim from Russia and Mr. Ahmed Bari from Wazda, New Zealand. So before going to our guest, I can see that lots of audience already with us. So once again,
it's awesome.
So once again, thanks a lot to our lovely audience who are already with us and who are going to be joined very soon. So before starting, as usual, there is some guideline I would like to mention because I know that there are lots of new participants we're having today as well as our old participants who are with us from the very beginning. So at the beginning, I want to just mention few names. I can see that Tushar, Nazma, Umar, Shojib, Meem, Sejan, Pratiksha Sharma, Prantik, Mahian, Fahad, Sabir, Maria Sultana, Tanvir, Parsuna, Vandari, Monica, Khoshnur Alam, Asma, Sejan, Umar, and lots of people are with us.
Oh
so
my God. Fantastic. So many love. So many love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Said new record. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Excellent.
So please stay with
Ishita,
us.
carry on.
Yeah, stay with us and definitely take your pen and the paper as usual so that you can take the note from today's session. So you can list up your learning. And what else? You know, right? The exciting thing, the gift. Definitely, today also we are having a special gift for you. That is training manual on virtual team building and management. So
Yes,
to win
excellent.
that gift, what you have to do just a simple thing. You just need to share this live session in your timeline and make sure that will be public in the privacy setting so that our team can check. And after sharing that, just inbox us from which page you are watching, doesn't matter, because we are broadcasting from International Youth Summit Facebook page as well as Workplace Skills Development Academy New Zealand page. So you can inbox us any one page. But remember that live session must be shared during the live. If you share after finishing this live session, then you are not eligible to get the gift. So you have to share during the live and you must have to inbox us during the live. Okay?
Yes.
And finally, definitely do ask your question because today's topic is really very interesting as well important. So we can have some new learning. So thank you once again to our lovely audience and our IYS country coordinator, ambassador, and the campus ambassador. Last but not the least, definitely IYS team who are working really hard behind the scene. So once again,
we should not forget the deputies because we have so many deputies. They are working under with the team. With them.
So everyone, and once again, I'm requesting everyone to share this video on your timeline and win that exciting training manual. So thank you, everyone. Yes. So let's welcome our guest once again. Now I'm going to request Ingrid to introduce yourself with our audience, please.
Hello, everyone. I am Ingrid Kim, Russian journalist, ambassador of peace. I work in diplomatic international club amicability, which is mean friendship between nations. Happy to participate today in this conference and to tell about importance of volunteering. For me, it's my lifestyle to be volunteer in different projects. First of all, I remember when I participated in 2017 Nepal IYS meeting, and it was very great experience for me. I was very highlighted to participate in peace conference because volunteering helped to change world. I think if we impact our efforts to change any small things in this world, we will improve it. Otherwise, it stops and no will be evolution anymore. So volunteering is a progress, and happy to share with you my opinion today. And saying we have good weather in Russia, and I'm very glad to see my friend Ahmed Bari, and I remember his brightful speech, and he has session for young. So I want to say, young generation, that you have a great chance to change your world if you start to be volunteer in any project which you're interested to: ecology, sport, art, business cooperation for future, your work, for your development. It's very interesting experience because you have chance to be free at the same time, because you volunteer, you can assist different interesting things and to get this life experience and communicate with people, different interesting people from all the world. I remember how it was very good when we traveled to a beautiful sightseeing in Nepal. At the same time, we're doing yoga in 5 morning. Yes, so this big mountain Everest, and it was very exciting. I want to say it's great time. As far as young, you can try this volunteering. As you don't have families yet, you don't have obligation yet by your job. So you are young, you're free, you can explore the world. I desire to back to this time, but I think it must be everything in time. So volunteering young people, it's now, it's for you, your time. Yes. I wish you, the best experience in this. When you're trying, it will be your individual, and you will understand when you're doing some impact in society, because small thing change, it's give big effect, social effect. When you're trying, you will understand. Even I was volunteering, for example, for old people who was Alzheimer's disease. What we need to do, it was just walking around with them. And when I saw how we suffer, we don't have conscience what we're doing, I start to understand how it's important that we support this old generation, because it's our human being, to have kind hearts inside of us. Otherwise, we're not human. If we don't react, if these old people need our support and help without any reference, just from my inside of my instinct of that I respect them, I want to support. And at the same time, it could be volunteering and amazing project. For example, you can travel. Yes, you can combine with traveling with program for young people. Yes, when you go for another country, for example, Russia, I invite you. You can explore here climate, you can explore here tradition, culture. To be volunteering in our Olympic Games, it was a famous experience for young people from all the world.
Thank you so much, Ingrid. So stay with us. We will come back again to you, because definitely with lots of questions, because our audience are here and they love to ask questions to our guests. So before going to our audience, I would like to request Mr. Ahmed Bari to say a few words about today's topic, please.
on today's topics on volunteering. I'm just like an internet missing, and I just went out. Anyway, thank you so much, Kim. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you after a long time. And this is what the volunteering and the social work actually bring us, give us the opportunity to have friends from the world, around the world. I'm glad to see you, and it's my honor to welcome you here. And I'm sure that the audience will get the idea why volunteering is very important. You know that actually I found that recently everyone is actually interested to do the voluntary work, and actually say it's help you to get the knowledge and experience and skills, so that when you go for your professional life, it will help you to actually contribute to the real life or professional life. So I do believe this volunteering is very important. And today we have a very beautiful gift for everyone who you need to share this video right now, and you get and must write down in the inbox that you have shared this video, so that our team can check and our team can give you the gift. And the video must be public. You cannot just lock your Facebook profile. And today we have a beautiful, like I think it's more than 500 from the more than 500 audience are now watching. And I think we need to know the question. Please give us the question. I rather say that give us the question to answer. And it's nice to see that most of my guests actually coming from their house, but today Kim thought she will go to roam around the Moscow city and give us some view of that. So I'm not sure, but hopefully I will get her. I'm sure she's on live now.
Yes.
We are just missing her feed, but she'll definitely come back. So I'm just requesting everyone to please do give us the question, ask the question, so that we can answer some good question. We can give you some good answer why it's very important and how to become a change maker. Yeah, Ishita.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ahmed. So before taking the question, I just would like to start with you, Ahmed, this time. I just want to, I would like to request you, please share, because I know that you was involved with lots of voluntary work, and even now you are also. So can you please share some story from there?
From my side.
So that our audience, yes.
Actually, thank you so much. I actually started volunteering when I was just only at the school in 8th grade. There's a flood in Bangladesh, and from there I started working as a volunteer for collecting the donations and also the relief materials for the victims. So by that time, from there I actually start I actually changed. I have my interest shifted or changed when I see is the asking money is very difficult from other people to help other people. So I decided to rather than just asking money, how other way we can help the people. So I think in that time, that period, I'm talking about 1988 or 87. That time, volunteering work is still there, but not in a like the way we are seeing that nowadays. It's not like that, and especially the parents don't like that you do the social work or anything. So they always worried about everything. So this is what we actually want. That nowadays, I think that a lot of things have changed. Yeah, a lot of things have changed. So my journey started in 1987. So many of you might not even born, but trust me, this changed my life, whole life, and it gives a huge leverage in my career. Okay, thank you, Ishita.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ahmed. Okay, I can see their questions are already in the comment box. Okay, before taking that question, I can see that another common thing, some of you are asking about campus ambassador. So definitely you might have some query about that. Please inbox us about that if you have any query. And Ahmed, would you like to please add here something, because they are asking about
that. You know that if you are a professional, don't ask the question in this platform. This is a session platform, so you can ask the question related to the session. If you have any other queries, you can go and inbox us separately. So I ask and request everyone to show your professionalism. So this is an impact session. We like to enjoy this impact session and try to learn from this impact session. And I'm sure you all can learn. So don't ask any other question in this rather than just ask any question regarding this impact session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ahmed. So the first question I'm going to take from Masum. He said that, what are the prime challenges to perform as a volunteer?
I'm not sure whether, Ingrid, are you there? Can you answer?
Yes.
Say
Okay,
again.
Ingrid, can you please answer this one? What are the prime challenges to perform as a volunteer?
I know you are working. I'm really sorry. That is very. Or
Sorry, we can't hear you.
Ingrid, is your microphone is, yeah, or maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
voice is not coming.
Yeah, no problem. You walk and you come out from the tunnel or somewhere. It's beautiful. Something very beautiful you are walking. So show us. Why not you just shift your, rotate your camera so that we can see that how beautiful the Russia is. Show some people. Yeah. We cannot hear you. I think the network. I know you are in the subway. She is now on her way to home. Hopefully she'll join us. So you said, like, I think the one of the thing most important as to become a volunteer is your passion as well as the honesty. You must have the honesty and passion to become a great volunteer. And whenever you get any work, do it from your heart, and that will come when you really believe passionately take some work. And I can recall one thing, like during some winter, we have a very bad winter in Bangladesh. So I have collected 2 big sack of like winter clothes from my area. And then I took in very early morning, I took my bus, and my mom says, do not come back to home. If you leave, just say, don't come back to home. So I just left. I thought, like, I have to go. That's it. And if they don't allow me to come back, it's okay. I'll somehow I manage. It's kind of desperate, but I know that mom will calm down, and she will let me enter the home. So I took this giant big sack of winter clothes and went to the north side of this country, because there's a lots of rain there, and I distributed it. For 2 days I was there and complete the work and came back. So what it gives, like, the commitment is very important, that you have a strong commitment that when you take some responsibility you must think about the risk factors, and then you must take a calculative decision that, okay, I'll do this. And I must not say that don't do anything emotionally. Don't jump to take any responsibility emotionally. Just do it from your passion and manage your everything. So Kim, whenever you are reach in a good position or good place to talk, you can come anytime. You can switch on your camera and microphone, then you join. Please, thank you. Yeah, next. Yeah. Oh, you are there. Okay. We cannot just hear. Can you just check your sound? We cannot hear the sound. Somehow the sound is missing.
Sound is missing. Yeah. Still we can't hear. Okay, Ingrid, I'm requesting you can just leave from this studio, then again log in, then sound might be workable. Okay. Yeah. So you just
leave
need to
the studio and
leave
come back.
the studio and again log in.
Okay? Rejoin. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So here I can see again lots of questions. So the next question is from Ifpat. She said that, can I choose only voluntary as my career?
Voluntary means, voluntary means you do whatever you do, you don't get the payment. So if you have plenty of money, you don't worry about the job or anything, then do take this opportunity. But volunteering means that you give the society, or you give back to the community, rather than and you don't expect any money. So this is purely means volunteering. So it's up to now you whether you can take this as a career or not.
Thank you, Amit. So the next one from Tasnia, she said that, what are the communication tactics we have to adapt to be a good volunteer? Ingrid, can you hear us now? Okay, I think she is having that internet problem. Okay, Ahmed, please.
Yeah. The communication, yeah, of course, this is, you need a bunch of skills to become a very good volunteers, because good volunteers demand in everywhere. And if you have a lot of voluntary work experience, that actually count for your higher studies, higher scholarship, or if you apply for a visa in any developed country, they actually not only value on your academic side, they also see what are the skills you have. So they actually value those things. If you can provide them proper evidence that you have not only the certificate that you have done some voluntary work, it actually, when they communicate with you, they can easily identify whether you are talking right, or you can, because if you are not working properly, you cannot give evidence of your work. So Ingrid, may I request, I think you can listen, you can hear me, can you show me the sign of thumbs up? You can, okay. So yeah, excellent. So can you just leave the studio and come back, rejoin again? Okay, leave the studio and rejoin again, then it will be okay. I think then it will be okay. Yes, fantastic. So
great.
So this is what I said, that it was like the communication tactics has been, sometimes you get some other colleagues also, they are also volunteering and they are not happy with you, or sometimes you do some mistakes. So in the voluntary work, you also been take negatively, like that your whoever your team leader, they will say negatively about your work. So you have to have the emotional intelligence, and you have to have a good communication skill to become a very good. And when I say that communication is, it doesn't mean that you can talk or you can speak or you can. It means how you can understand other people. That we already mentioned in our last session, that people are different, so you must have to understand how different people act or react. So in that way, you can actually get a very good. You can develop your skills. So important is, and when you do the voluntary work, do ask from that organization whether they can provide you any training support or not. Like those who are working with us, we actually give them the training and support so that they can become a great leader in future for their career. Yeah.
Yes.
Ishita.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So the before taking the next
I'm sure that
question,
Ingrid will join very soon.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
we hope that Ingrid will join us very soon. And before taking the question, I just would like to remind once again to our audience, please share this video to win that gift, the training manual. So that it's the time you have to share it right now. And make sure after sharing that video, you made it public in your privacy setting, and you inbox us in the page that you have shared. If you share only in the comment box, that won't be workable, because who will only inbox us, our team will go to check their profile only and send the gift. Okay, thank you.
So can you just say the gift name, because it's very important training manual we are giving?
Yes,
virtual
sure. So the
building
training
and
manual is virtual team building and management. So that training manual we're going to give this time. So the next question from Sam, he said that does volunteering actually help in increasing the value of CV? Amit,
yeah,
please.
of course, of course, no doubt about that, because you know that I found so many people are asking, like, how, like, I'm a fresher, I'm just a graduate, so how can I get experience? You know that when you this is what, like, when you do or did some voluntary work, that gives you experience, and that actually counts. So when you have lots of volunteer work experience, for me, again, I can see the things like I involved with a lot of voluntary work with the different kind of organizations, national and international organizations. So in my CV, I mentioned those names, and they actually know what kind of work I have done under them. So it's not that I work for this organization for this and that. No, I mentioned that as a volunteer, or whatever the designation I was holding, what was my job responsibilities. So I mentioned them, and then they asked me the questions, and that's the way actually they can know that I know what are the rules, regulation, or I know how to delegate, or I know how to work some issues, and this actually help a lot in your CV. So then you are no longer just a fresher, you have a lot of work experience. And for me, like, I have more than like if I count more than 7 years, 8 years work experience when I went for a first professional job. So that definitely count a lot in your CV. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Amit. And another question I got that is, okay. Oh,
Sorry.
the same question again. Sorry, the same question again repeated from from you. Okay, the another question came from Kabir. He said that to Ahmed as well the question. How can the volunteers help their countries in this quarantine? What activities can we, the volunteers, do? Explain, please.
Ooh, yes, thank you. We can, actually, already many volunteers are working and helping the community. They're taking lots of initiative. Even I'm still working a different project as a volunteer. So even though I'm in a professional, I'm having some my own work, but giving the time to the International Youth Summit is a voluntary work, and I do a lot of I do a lot of voluntary work. So voluntary work doesn't mean that sometimes you have to go outside and do everything. Even in from your house or using your mobile phone in the internet, you can create awareness. You can share this information with other people, like why volunteering is important. And when there's a good time, you can actually come forward and support people. You can actually form, if you really want to. Yes, Ingrid is here. So if you want to join, can you remove this question? Yeah. Thank you. Yep. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Ingrid, are you there?
Okay. You can. Can you hear us, Ingrid? Can you hear us?
Yes. But we cannot hear you, unfortunately.
But, no sound is coming from your end.
What could be the reason?
Headphone issue could be.
Maybe, yeah. Plug and unplug. Can you plug and unplug your headphone? Yeah. Or remove the headphone. Can you just use only the phone voice and microphone? Okay. I'm sorry, audience. We don't
really
want to
sorry.
miss. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ingrid, can you talk? No, we can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you talk? Yeah. Somehow your phone somehow your phone is mute. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
So
okay.
So I'm saying that how you can, in this pandemic situation, how you can help the people. I said, like, if you have, I know it's very challenging, but you can go to the you can ask within your circle. You can, if you really want to do something with, and also must think about the risk factor. Don't just jump that you are passionate, you want to help people. Don't just rush, and you must take proper precaution before going outside for volunteering work. So, and what you can do, like, you can find out in your community or in your village. I'm not saying that everyone should do volunteering to provide the food or money to other people. You can volunteer to the youth group and have a counseling session, or have a group chat and talk about the positive things with them. So in your Facebook, you can make a group with your friends, and then you can every day you can talk about this thing. And this is a very beautiful time to speak, like improve your spoken English, because many are struggling with English. So at least you can form a 10 people, 20 people, and you all volunteer 1 hour and come together and practice something. So it doesn't mean that voluntary work should be go outside and do something. You can start within your home. Think about how you can contribute in a different way, how you can. Also, you can mention that for this event, like, we are asking many people to volunteer with us and share the information with the other people. So sharing is also good. If you can able to connect with any other organization, including us, we are happy to welcome you, and you can share our information with other people. This is kind of also volunteering. Yeah.
Thank you, Ahmed. Okay, Ahmed, there are lots of questions that flooded in the comment box.
So yeah, we go for the
2 minutes for, like, per question, or 1 minute will be very good.
So we go for the rapid fire, and whenever Kim will come or Ingrid will come, we'll just ask.
Hopefully she will join us very soon.
Oh, we are going. Yeah.
Yes. So the next question from Rafat. He said that if I want to get myself admitted into any of the foreign universities, will my voluntary activities give me any kind of advantage?
Of course, no doubt about that. No doubt about it. Please, this is a common question. So,
yes,
but
you
must provide the evidence that you have done something really. It's not just don't take the opportunity. Trust me, I'm telling and requesting all the youth, don't do anything that's not actually legal, or that's not actually proof that you are actually actively volunteering that organization. So don't put anything which you are not involved with, and don't put any information that you are not actually contributed or contributing or been connected with them. Don't put anything. It must be genuine, because volunteering work is very much respectful globally. If you are a global volunteer, people actually give you so much benefit. Like if you go there and in your CV you have mentioned that I work with this organization and I work with this one. Sometimes they do check, so careful about this thing. Kim is here. Can you add the Kim? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I'm
let's
here.
hope.
I hear
Yes,
you.
Oh, okay,
yes,
that's
we
great.
can hear you.
Now we can hear you.
Excellent. Yeah, I think
Where we in? Anyway.
you are in. Oh, thanks God.
Yes,
So what's
great.
happened? What's happened? What the technical difficulties? What is that?
First of all, I want to say, guys, we are moving, focus into virtual, which we had participate online is obligated us to stay at one place. But I have scheduled today for my flight. I'm in airport now. Actually, I have to be in my lifestyle in St. Petersburg now. My mother lives here. So I always travel due to this situation to my family's Moscow, St. Petersburg many times during week.
Right.
And for me, it's
sorry
easier.
for that. Yeah. Sorry for that. And this is the weekend. Yeah. And thank you for thank you for being with us. And so I think can you ask the question to Kim or
yes,
Ingrid?
definitely. There are lots of questions, but before taking the question, I can see that
if somebody have question, I can reply. And now I hear you very well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ishra, carry on.
Okay. Yeah. Before taking the question, someone Masum asked that he wants to know the process of sharing and win the gift. Okay, for everyone, once again, I want to repeat that one. That to win that gift, that is the training manual on virtual team building and management. You can win that training manual. For that, you just need to share this live session on your timeline. And after sharing, make sure that that post is public in your privacy setting, because our team will check that whether it's in your timeline or not. And you have to inbox us in the page that you have shared that video. Okay. And make sure that that post must have to be public. Okay. Thank you.
And we just only we will give the gift only during the live session, not after the live session, because 100,000 of people are asking, or they actually. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay.
You can share after finishing the session. We are not. You are not eligible for the gift. You have during the session. Okay. So the next question. Okay, for Kim, the question is from Shahriar. He said that can we run career and volunteering at the same time in order to have a prosperous future?
Yeah, that's a very good one.
Thank you for this question. Yeah, it's a very good one, and I think it's important to even together follow your aim in your career, what you want to reach in position and which profession you are studying now. At the same time, you can be volunteering in this sphere, for example, economics or politics or health department. Depends which your profession will be in future. You can more to go deep due to volunteering is helping you understand how this process is all working. And when I was in journalist volunteering some forums, or I had practice on Russia Today, it was an amazing experience for me to help mature journalists how to do interview. I process inside building and it's going on, and I find new ways how to make interview very interesting. So I would like to say it's very good option to be volunteer at your field, what you are choosing for as your profession for prosperous future.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just
Thank you.
need to. I just very quick.
Sure.
Yeah, the thing is like it is important, and you can do both professional and volunteering. In many countries, actually, they encourage people to do at least 1 day volunteering within this 5 days or 6 days to go, or in a month or week they have planned. And in New Zealand, many organizations, they volunteer their time, 1 day time in to any organization. They went for any charitable organization, they paying them do the cleaning works and many things. So it is a very good initiative, and everyone should think about that. You can do volunteering beside your professional
Yeah.
career.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Thank
So
you.
another question for Ingrid again. What types of obstacles, especially women, face while volunteering?
Very important. Yeah.
Yeah, very important. Thank you for question. I think it's obstacle because we are gender is women. We maybe a little bit need more help than men. We are more resistible for hard work, for working many hours. Maybe women must work less than men, and to do not so hard job. Maybe something more concerning some intellectual labor, maybe helping in social project, old people, as I mentioned before. So when you woman, more flexible mind for us is we are more curious. We can do multitask, things for us. Maybe at the same time easier, and we can to be volunteer in different fields. Obstacles only about choice. When you must stay on what you are especially want to be volunteering, your passion. It must be your passion inside.
Thank you.
Yep.
And also obstacle, yeah. So to be how to say understand that women must follow men is my opinion, and this woman. And of course, when we're leading something, it's big responsibility for us. So we must be very prepared and no, how to say it, trustful and responsible what we are
Yep.
doing to control everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would
So
just
the next,
supplement that
sure.
do check the background of the organization, and do check the work environment before doing the volunteering.
Yes.
If it is outside work, if it is you have to go and work outside. And this during this pandemic session, again, if you go to volunteer anything, must take the proper precaution to go outside. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. So Ahmed, with the connection of your like the supplement, the question from Bushra, so she said that what do I need to think about before I decide to be a volunteer? So what could be the preparation? So Ingrid, please.
For yes, Kim,
Yeah.
Ingrid, you can answer. Or for me,
Yeah. Just for myself, I think everyone's choice is his own because he cannot be pushing by your parents
yeah.
and by society. I think so. Like if it's standard to be volunteer, I will be volunteer. I think of course you must be know that you are choosing it because first of all you willing it. Otherwise, it will be like somebody make you to do it because of some reason. I think you must just willing, and that's why I said if you volunteer in something where you are interested, usually in case like in your life, it will be more familiar to you, and you will be more involved when you volunteer. When you maybe initiative some in this volunteering, maybe you find out something for your life, quality of your life. It will be improving at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would
thank
just
you.
like to
Ahmed,
supplement
would you
here.
like?
I like to supplement that it is totally up to you, and must check what is the cause, why you are volunteering, and how much value add to your career as well as at the same time to the cause. So that's the
Yes.
way you can balance. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So I got another important question from Fatematul Zanat. She said that how can a volunteer make her mind positively in every situation and get smile on her face? So
I
Ingrid,
like
please.
questions. We're very well prepared
Yes.
audience. I like it. It's mature people. Smart people asking me. I'm even a little bit confused, I like young generation very much. So I think everywhere you see volunteers always smiling. I think it's like we're something like a world logo, If volunteer not smile, it means he knows he's volunteer, because when you're volunteering, it's your, I told you, your desire, you are feeling good, you feel good view, you make it very passionate, and it's interesting. It's give positive experience. As I told you, I remember Nepal conference on my Malaysian, different countries. I travel a lot. I want to say always volunteers are making friends, making fun, but at the same time by doing serious job. I mean, they help. Volunteering, where it's very hard work sometimes, but they do it with positive smile because they like it. So you must be naturally inside, organically doing. Accept it, like all even obstacles somebody said, or maybe you are tired sometime, you want to drop it. At the same time, it's train your behavior. I mean, like your features of your mood, of your inside, what you're feeling condition. You will be more resistible in your life, and you can process this school of volunteering. You will remember it's for your whole life. After you have families, after you get serious job, it will be very good step for your future. Thank you.
Exactly. For me, supplement is like when you do volunteer, your heart will become like big, pure. So the smile will come automatically. You can see me or Ingrid or Zanatun, like we do a lot of volunteer, and actually volunteer works make your heart big. And it makes you pure, so the smile will come automatically, because you know that you are actually contributing something good to this art, to this world, to this community, to your country, and so many people. So it always makes you happy. It makes you happy.
Yes.
I just want to add one thing.
Sure.
When you share smile with someone, you open his heart. It's like a key. It really works like this. Even your smile or for your new friends, nobody can say no, don't smile, or I don't like it. It's always acceptable. We're more close, and we not smile, it stop our life. You see how we pandemic now is stopping life. We should still continue smile. It's our life. This is our way of living.
Yes.
Exactly.
Great. Thank you.
Shita.
And one more thing I would like to add with this one, that is, whenever you are passionate about your voluntary work and you are doing from your heart, then a smile will be here automatically. So keeping that in mind, and with that question, another question I'm taking is from Shakir. He said that how can I engage with my fellow volunteers in a more positive and constructive way? It's a good question. Ahmed, please.
Listen to them. Listen to them. Listen to them. Listen. So this is what actually we need to listen them, what they are saying. Of course, you cannot solve all the problem. You don't need to solve all the problem, but I think they listen. So allow them to share their feelings, their anxiety, their questions. So we do understand that we every day now we are getting thousands of questions. It's horrible for us. It's sometimes horrible for us because the same question are coming and coming and coming. But trust me, also we do understand that you have so many questions. From your end, you just see that only one thing, but from the other people, and we are actually getting 1,000 people. So my request to everyone just is better just to listen to your fellow volunteers so that you can lead them, you can have established the communication, and you will get a very good result. Listen to them from your heart. Listen to them from your heart.
Thank you, Ahmed. So once again, I just would like to give a soft reminder to our lovely audience, because I can see in the comment box lots of share done is mentioned over there. But remember, it should be in the inbox, not only the comment box, because our team will
should
take
inbox
from
us.
the inbox. Yes.
Yeah.
So rather than writing here, please, I will request you to inbox us in the page. Thank you. So the next question is another good question from Lima. She said that, what are the ways of being volunteer as a school student? Being a school student, can I serve as a volunteer? Amit, please.
Okay. Okay. All right. As a student, you can remove the question. I'm sure that
I can answer if you want.
Yes, please.
Sure.
Sure.
I want to student. Yeah, when I was a student, we are volunteering to going countryside is helping ecology, our environment to clean from a baggage, you know, from a baggage. We are going forest for gather this rubbish, and it was very good for your plus for your karma. I mean, if you student volunteer, you can do it extra from your school.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just extra things. You just get with time. You will schedule it. You know you will learn by with volunteering what is the time management. It's very good if you started from school. You are brave guys. So you should continue.
Exactly. So same for I'm just with Ingrid. That is, from your school life, you can start volunteering. This is a very good way to start understand the importance of the volunteering, and you'll start feeling that you are doing something good. Thank you.
Okay, with the connection of the last question, I got another fantastic question from Taposhi. Is it possible to be a good volunteer beside our academic study? Ingrid, please.
Kim, Ingrid.
Well, as I understand, this question means like, how can be our market as a good volunteer? I hope it's usually volunteering in our
It's just
organization.
how you, whether you can balance your volunteering work as well as your academic work, same together.
Yeah, I think you will find this balance, because if you do in your life with all the effort what you can do, it's like do your best and you get the best result in any field that you do, especially concerning volunteer. I mean, there is no exceptions. Like if you are trying volunteering, like for example, just trying and run away, you just do it all this course of volunteering. Like for example, if you went some for 3 months for volunteering, like work and travel, for example, or travel to Africa, help with animals to save their lives, just staying all till the end and get this experience with all pluses and minuses. After you can get this life experience and understand how it helps to you. At the same time, your academic work, you will not lose the quality, because you will be more hard work and more motivated to achieve your goals and more concentrated by your academic work, because you will be not like just relaxing and feeling like you will be more responsible. When you have more responsibility, you're more concentrated on your goals. This is my point of view.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so
So
much.
before next question, Ingrid, what time you have your flight? What time? She's paused. What time you have your flight?
I'm having flight in like 13 minutes. In 30 minutes.
So are you okay with us, or you need to leave? So leave us whenever you want to leave. Okay. You can say.
Okay, we can't hear you again. No sound.
We're missing your sound.
Yeah.
Check the sound again. Yeah.
Okay, sound is not coming. Okay.
Okay. Let her fix it. So for everyone, I'm just saying that whether you are studying or not studying, it is totally just purely focus your time management, and you see that you are not actually involved all your time for your study. You have a lot of other time in your hand, and especially this time, and also because you are now in the internet era, so you can do even voluntary work from your home. So it doesn't matter whether you are a student or not a student. It's matter whether you have the passion to support or help other people or not. Many people are thinking, oh, I am so busy with my study, I need to do a lot of things in my study. I'm sure that it's not like the correct thing, because I found that actually the more you volunteer your time, you actually get a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge, a lot of international friend circle as well as local friend circle. And the experience, you cannot buy it, you cannot have it in any other form, and that actually help you to lead a very good career. So volunteering is very important, and if you can start earlier, the more earlier you can start, the more you get the benefit of that voluntary work. Yes. Next question.
So thank you, Amit. So jump over to the next one from Maria. She said, how can we motivate someone to join voluntary work as it is non-paid? So Ingrid, please. Sorry, Ingrid, we are missing your sound again. We can't hear you.
No sound, sorry. Check again. What's wrong? Check again. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
Okay,
answer.
Ahmed,
Let
please
me.
carry on.
Yeah. Let me answer this one. Then Ingrid will join. The idea is again. I said like it is up to totally you. You have to believe that it is a kind of investment for you. You are investing your time for your future. The more you invest, of course, balancing your academic things and social life and everything, and your family life, everything, balancing your work will help you to get benefit. For us, like those who are actually volunteering with us, they will get good number of training session. They will get good number. They will get an experience certificate and a lot of things. And this volunteer is we don't give like 6 months or 5 months or 3 months. We want them to work with us for 2 years so that they can provide a 2 years work experience as a volunteer, and you cannot buy it in anywhere, and it should be free of cost. You cannot make it, you cannot judge it, or you cannot think that is there is no money, so why should I motivate? So it is completely your choice. We are not pushing you. It's completely your choice, and the more you volunteer yourself, it will give you much more return in your future life. Yes, next question.
Okay, thank you. So, next question from Shahir. He said that, as mentioned before, communication skills are important for volunteering. So, what are the ways to develop our communication skills?
Communication skill. The first of all things like engage yourself with any platform. It could be International Youth Summit. It could be any other platform. So this platform, you start communicating with us. Something like you see how we are communicating. What are the key factors we are talking about? Okay, so improving communication skill is not just only your take or presentation. Sometimes people actually misguided with the presentation skill. They think how we can do that, or communication skill. Sometimes they think communication skill means presentation skill. It's not like that. Communication skill is a combined of several skills. How we can understand other people, how we can establish the relationship, and then how we can work together. So this is a whole bunch of thing comes together under the communication skill. So when you actually start working under some platform and provide you like dedicate yourself to learn something, then gradually you have the opportunity to communicate with us or some other people, and then gradually you can develop your communication skill as well as the leadership skill. Unless you start doing something, you cannot have the ability to start communication. So communication, you have to start something, you have to do something, you have to take some actions. So I'm requesting everyone to do something, take action, get involved with any volunteering work, and trust me, it will give you a very good return. But don't involve at the same time. Sorry, don't involve too much. You know that you have to understand that if you present that you work with 3 or 4 volunteer organization, or if you present I'm working with 50 volunteer organization, people will not trust you, and they will think that you are just showing off your 50 organization you are serving, and you have learned nothing. So to learn something, you must only focus on 3 to 4 organization, not more than that. 3 to 4 organization, not more than that.
Yeah, thank you, Ahmed. So the next question from Fariha: what are some organizations through which one can volunteer?
There's so many organizations, trust me. You have to find it out. We cannot just give you the names, but again, our organization, our platform is a good platform for volunteers. We've been serving for last 7, 8 years. I think it's more than 10 years we are serving. And I actually force people to volunteer, that come and join and work something. So I see many volunteers actually become very successful in their life. So I really appreciate that. Sometimes they forget, and it's okay. We don't mind on that because we want them to succeed in their life. So we do respect. Yes, next.
Thank you, Ahmed. This time definitely rapid fire. Okay,
yes,
because
of course,
lots of questions. You can't.
I know. Yeah.
So the next question from Shubho: how can I trust an organization for volunteering?
How can you trust an organization? It is again the game of trust that we have redone. The game of trust. Please watch that episode. Is probably Impact Session 10. Impact Session 10 or 9,
10 or
we
8
talk
from
about the, or 8, 9, 10, whatever, the game of trust. You must watch that. You have to start believing, then you can receive good feedback. If you don't start thinking, and I found many people are start judging. Don't do that. Volunteering means it is completely free of cost. You have to give your time free of cost, and you will gain some skills and experience from them. That's
Okay.
the transaction. So that's it.
Yes.
Next.
Thank you. So the next one from Rakib, he said that how a fresher can start volunteering.
Again, you can start if you are a fresher in the university or fresher in the, like, you already finished as and looking for job. If you are in the university, I rather ask you to join the clubs, at least 2 clubs or 3 clubs, not more than 3 clubs, minimum 2 or 3 clubs, and then start volunteering your time with the university clubs. And or you can, for better networking, you can have like 2 university club and 1 from the outside clubs or any organization that are not within your university. So that's the way you can start that. And if you are already graduate and looking for some opportunity, still you can work with in some university clubs, or if you can go for the out. There's so many organizations looking for volunteer. So I rather say another one thing, like people ask me, can I have a part-time job? I'll rather ask you to ask, like, can I do the voluntary job? Because once you do the voluntary job, then people can understand you, then they can offer you a job. Next.
Yeah, sure. The next question from Maria. Sometimes the organizations demand experience to work as a volunteer. In this case, what kind of freshers do?
I don't think so. It's completely, it's a made up question. volunteer means it's a free of cost, like it's free. And if you really encounter that kind of things, that's mean that maybe some,
Other
but
things,
in that case, I don't think the organization understand the meaning of volunteering.
For
That
volunteering,
organization don't understand, because volunteer is a test, it's a trial and error. So the volunteer will come, they just work, and then they will learn, they will serve, and they will learn and they serve. That's the way it works. Yeah.
Thank you, Ahmed. So the next question from Shahriar, volunteering within a team or volunteering individually, which is more preferable?
Both are okay. Both are okay, whichever you like. Because when you work with the volunteer team, you learn a lot of things from the others. When you work individually, you can also learn a lot of things from by yourself. So both the way is important. So it's quite okay. Yeah.
Thank you. So the next question, in volunteering, which one most important, communication skill or mental stability? Which one come first?
You know that. Thank you for question. It's beautiful question, and I don't want to make any judgment. I just want to thank you so much. I'm glad to see that you all have lots of beautiful question, and you are asking from all direction. That's very good, and you want to be very sure that whether you are doing the right thing, or by taking any opportunity you want to judge whether we are here to help you or not. I think there is no. It's not about the mental stability. It's about your passion. So rather than use all those words, just remove all these words, communications, and I'll just focus whether you are passionate to help other people or not. Ask yourself, are you passionate about other people? So if you are passionate about other people, then it's quite easy to do something even from your home.
Thank you. So the next question, volunteers had to face many difficulty during volunteering. So how can they solve that difficulty?
Give me one example, I'll tell you. Otherwise, it's a big thing. You ask me specifically the name. I forget the name. Please ask me very specifically so that I can give you some. Islam. Yeah, just give me some specific. Of course, when you do volunteering, you will face a lot of challenges, and that's the way. This is the way. The more challenges you will face, the more skill you will get. We have back Kim. Thank you so much.
Yes, she's back again. Hopefully, we can see her soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
good. That's really great. Okay. So the next question, please mention some voluntary organization where we can join. Wow, okay, we have covered that one. How to handle this? Next question from Shubho, how to handle situations in a critical situation? what should a volunteer do? So again, I think it will be really great if it's the specific one, right? Okay, so Ingrid, can you hear us now? Hello, Ingrid, can you hear us? Ingrid, can you hear us now? If you can hear us, just show the thumbs up. Okay, but still we can't hear you. We're missing the sound. Sorry. Still no sound from your end. Oh, okay. So it's time to fly, right? Boarding time. Okay. So you are flying soon, right? Okay. Thank you so much, Ingrid, for being with us. So, dear audience, she is having her flight, so she needs to fly very soon. Hopefully she will join us another day again, but okay, I think Mr. Ahmed Bari having some technical problem, and he will join us very soon. So you know the technical thing, it can happen anything. So hopefully Ahmed Bari will join us very soon. By that time, yes, definitely keep asking your question, and we are going to definitely answer the questions. And once again, yes, please share the video in your timeline to win that training manual that is on the virtual team building and management. So make sure that that post must be public in your timeline, and definitely you have to inbox us that yes, you have shared that video. Okay, so another good question we got from Shuvo: should volunteering come from passion or motivation? Okay, it's really good question. Definitely, when it's about volunteering, okay, we can see that Ahmed is here.
Yeah.
So for the time being, I was here
us.
only because the technical
and
thing.
I know that we can depend on you because you are master on this. Yeah.
Okay, because Ingrid, we had to say bye to Ingrid because it was her boarding time. Okay,
Yes.
and I was supposed to take this question. That is, should volunteering come from passion and motivation? Okay, so over to you, Ahmed.
No, it's okay. You can also answer. I think his passion is more than the motivation,
Yes,
because if
exactly.
you don't have the passion, you never get motivated. You must have the passion first, and then you get the motivation. Yeah. I cannot just motivate people to do any work when you don't have any passion. I can give you the idea. Like I can motivate you with my good word. Go and jump. It will not work unless you have the passion to jump for it. You know.
Yes.
So I think you understand. Yeah.
Definitely. So I would like to add with you, Ahmed, here. Definitely, I also agree. Like it should be the passion from your heart, because I did also voluntary work when I was a student, and definitely that I got my passion over here. That's why I enjoyed that one, and still I am doing the same work. So the next question for Ahmed. Okay.
Can I give one question came? Okay. Go with that, because it will go. Yeah.
How much any corporate company evaluates CV of a voluntary man? Okay, Ahmed, please.
A lot. That's it. A lot.
That's a lot. Yes. Okay, Ahmed, you wanted to.
I want to show one question. Right? Yeah.
Sure.
Material incentive. No. If you start doing volunteer, you must think that you are not getting anything. There should be nothing. The first and volunteering is the first and most important rule is you are doing for your passion, from your passion, and you want to help the community, help the society, help the organization, whatever you want to do. But it should be you from your end. You cannot just go and can you give me money for my transport, or can you give me something this and that. No, volunteering must comes from your heart, that I want to support. Because in return, don't go and talk as a volunteer that can I have some money, or can you give me money? I want to do this volunteer, but can you give me some money for my transportation, or for my food, or for my lunch? No, you go there and you have to passionately ask, can I work for that? if you don't have passion, if you want to just take the opportunity, again, you cannot survive in the voluntary world. You have to, someday you will be terminated from them, or you as they will come with their intention, they will not give you a proper honor for your for whatever the reason. Yeah, can you go for the next one, next question?
Yes, the next one, like the another interesting question: how anyone can be an international volunteer?
Yeah, the first thing is you start local volunteering, and then you get the opportunity for the international, because the more you do the local volunteering, and your network will become like you can spread your network, and then gradually you can do the international volunteering. There's so many, Google it also, you can Google it. Then there's so many organizations, they're taking volunteer internationally, but they wants to see that whether you are actually genuinely work as a volunteer, and good service record, because they will check your reference. They'll check your reference, so you must know that. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. So the next question from Naim, he asks that sometimes we face some criticism by doing a voluntary work. How can we face them?
It is the criticism comes first, and most important criticism comes from your family members.
Family.
Your parents will say that why you are doing this job, there is no value of doing this kind of job. For that, I'm requesting you to take it easily. Of course, that your parents are concerned about your career, concerned about your life. They will tell you not to do this, not to do that, and they because they love you and they actually care about you. But you have to understand, you have to show, you have to give them idea what actually you are doing and how this will help you. So the communication, again, it comes here, and we call is emotional intelligence. We will run some more training session on emotional intelligence, how we can help that communication, and must watch the impact session with the parents and mom, dad, and you, that impact session. That will help you a lot to understand how to establish communication. And then other than your family member, whoever criticize you, don't bother.
Yeah.
Next.
Thank you. So the next from Sadia, can you tell me about a time when you demonstrated leadership skill? Oh my God, many times. I guess.
Can you tell me about a time when you
Yeah.
actually many times?
Many times. Okay, you can
for
share
me,
one story.
Okay, so for me, like let me give you a very good idea. We have generated. I was president of one club in my college life, and from that club, we actually every month we try to generate the money, and from that money we try to help someone to become employed, maybe a street kid or something like that. So we got a very poor amount, I think less than $5, something that. So with that $5, we have no idea what to do. So I came forward and I say, like, why not we just give them some equipment so that he can start selling the nuts, like the peanuts and other stuff. And that guy, or that young kid, we help, and he actually become very much successful in that profession. Only $5, we spend only $5, and he becomes. So the leadership will come from that. And when again in my professional life, when my bosses or my superior give me any task and give us very tiny small of amount to do, I know how to use it properly. So this is, I can relate that I have developed that skill in my school life or college life, and then when I become like professionally in a corporate world, I can actually I have no challenge. If you give me zero money or some money or no money, like zero money, I can do anything. I can run the show. I can come up with the ideas. Yeah, next.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Ahmed. So the next question from Shudeep. If we don't expect money for transport, then how disabled like me can be volunteer in long distance?
Sudeep, I do understand your challenge, but if you have passion, people will come forward to you. Don't ask the money. Rather, you show your passion that you want to support, and then they will come up with the idea. They will offer you something. So don't focus on the money at the beginning. And if you have a physical challenge, you rather can think of how you can start volunteering within the community. You don't need to travel a long distance to do voluntary because it's a time factor. So I'll rather say, or you can start an organization where I can come up with some. Ask me, can you share one experience? When I was a student, I actually collect storybooks, and I open up a small community library in my we have a spare room, and I already told this story to many people, and from that community library, people come and they can. The people means the young kids, my friends who are live in the same community. They comes and take the books from me. So this is another kind of community service. Community service doesn't mean that you have to do a lot of big things. You can start from anywhere. You can think of now I'm also thinking nowadays I'm thinking of making the toy library. Toy library means that this is one concept I was working with my son, that how can I can use his toy to make a library so that we can support other people in the community who doesn't have the toys. So this is the idea we are actually now working on. So don't think that you have to go outside, you have to spend a lot of time and money to become a volunteer. You can start volunteering work from your home or within the community. I would rather say within the community, start within the community, then look, and when you are become successful, when you are showing real progress, people will come to, or you can apply for anywhere, and they will manage, they will offer you something. So don't ask the money. Next, Ishita.
Okay,
can
next.
I go with you?
I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm getting like the same question from most of them. Which skills are so important to be best volunteers?
Honesty, communication, passion, time management, dedication, problem solving, decision making, all lot. But if I give you three things, number one, definitely you have to have the passion, you must have the honesty, time management. These are the three important, I would say. These are three quality or the skill you must have.
Yes. So the next from Nusrat. Sometimes parents suggest not to do volunteering because what is the meaning of doing this? How can we explain to them, though we cannot help us to stop doing it?
Again, Nusrat, thank you for asking that question. The idea I said, like your parents are actually concerned about you, especially as a female in the community. It is very challenging to do the volunteer works. It's for everyone, but the challenge or the situation is now that so many graduates are unemployed. So unless you have something different, unless you don't commit something, you have extra something, people are not going to recruit you. And everywhere now people are actually looking for additional things, whether you have the LinkedIn profile, whether you have a good CV or not. What this mean, the good CV? Good CV doesn't mean that you have CGPA, good number, big number of CGPA. They wants to see that you have done some work. So people often ask me when I go for any university session as a counselor or the trainer, they ask me, I'm a fresher, how could I get the experience? And I ask, look at these boys and girls, they are actually volunteering to organize this event. So they are actually getting the experience that you are not. You are just a viewer, or you are just a guest. But you can also take the opportunity. When the university asks to volunteer, you don't show up for that. So you can start volunteering within your university, within your community, and build up yourself, build trust within your family member, so they will allow you to go and do other works.
Yes,
Ishita,
thank you.
next.
So the next from Samir, many of us would like to continue volunteering activities even after involving professional activities. How is it possible for a fresh professional?
One more. Many of us would like to continue volunteer activities even after involving professional activities. How is possible for a fresh professional? Yeah, you just plan your work, like how much time you can volunteer beside your professional work, and then you start. You can go back to your university, go back to your club that during university you are involved with, and talk to the students, the current students. Share your experience as a young professional. What are the struggles you have done, and how you overcome these things. Go to your school and volunteer in your school. Go to the teachers and say, ma'am, can I just share my life experience with the kids? Go to a community club. So there's so many ways you can contribute your volunteering means you don't need to pay anything. You just need to volunteer your time mostly. Remember this thing. You can, once you go and do these kind of things, you will be rewarded in different way.
Yes.
Next.
The next one, should we have a grid for the benefits one get, or just work with time with full dedication?
You are taking one person question a lot.
No.
Yeah.
It's like different person, not the same
No. Yeah, I can say the face, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Can you just pop up the question again? Can you just pop up the question again? Sorry.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Should we have a grid for the benefit one get, or just work with time with the full dedication? Of course, the full dedication. There is no way you can get. Yeah. Don't be greedy for the benefits. Okay. You must dedicate. Can I just show one question? I'm maybe I missed. It's gone. Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Then next from.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got that question. Sorry.
You got that? No, you're showing the same one.
Oh,
yes,
no,
I told you that. That's why you spot that.
Thank you. He must be very attentive listener and is the best.
Yes.
So I give you the award to become the best questionnaire today. Thank you so much. Okay, next. Frustration comes, of course, the frustration.
Yeah, you can answer that one.
Yeah, the frustration comes when you do the academic and volunteering. But trust me, if you do the volunteering from your heart, the frustration never comes. And try not to be like, if you have a passion to serve in the academic arena, then dedicatedly focus on that. But still, you have plenty of time if you know how to do the time management. And we are going to give training on time management. So time management is a very useful skill that can help you to balance your voluntary work and the academic work. Next.
Yeah. So the next, what is the concept of online volunteering? How can be that done?
You can actually you have to look for what are the opportunity in the online volunteering, and then ask the question, ask or contact the organization how we can become a volunteer. It could be like you all can become customer service officer as a volunteer customer service executive or customer service agent from your home as a volunteering service, so that you can learn the skills as how to handle the customers. At the same time, it will add the value in your life. So look for the opportunity in the online, browse it with the things like online volunteering opportunity. Google it, you will find a lot of opportunity.
So the next one from Mirazul, now how IYS will help us building our skills. Any practical session will help?
I think the impact session are more practical than any other session. I can in this situation, you know that when we are discussing, we are actually focusing on few important skills, and to gain the skill, we will also run the impact session, because through the impact session, actually you can understand why it is important, and then you can take initiative, because we are giving you free training books, free training material from this impact session, so you can have that impact training materials, and then you can learn from that. At this moment, online, this is the best way to improve your skills. And share this video to get the gift, the training manual.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one from Anika, many start volunteering from school or college. As a beginner, I have no experience. So many organizations are not interested to take an inexperienced. So how can I start or develop volunteering skill?
Okay, again, it's a vague question. I would rather say that tell me one organization name that they refused you. You offered them as a volunteering. You want to work there?
Did she want to mention like as a fresher? They are not, because she mentioned that from the earlier she didn't have any experience, so she is not getting.
I think there's no way if you go for a real volunteer organization, they will actually welcome you, and they will definitely welcome you as a, because when you go for a volunteer, and of course it depends on what kind of work they're looking for. If you there's so many organizations actually looking for volunteers, and they don't ask whether you have experience or not, and whether you have any kind of barriers or not, because they want to help the volunteer, or AU or whoever wants to come as a volunteer. Like IYS,
Okay.
our platform is totally free for
Okay,
everyone. Anyone
Amit,
can join. Yeah.
in connection with that one, because I can see that he is mentioning this question lots of times. So, can you please take this one? How can I get myself involved with
It's
what's
not,
the organization?
yeah, it's not about the organizing. Was the organizing? It should be IYS organizing committee, and it should be it's a correction. So you cannot become the part of the WASDA at this moment, but you can become a volunteer of WASDA. As a volunteer of WASDA, you can work for our events. We run a lot of events in many world and many countries. In many countries around the world. So if you join, then you can take the benefits. So IYS organizing committee. It should be IYS organizing.
So
You are
Rafat,
most
it's
welcome.
IYS organizing committee. Thank you. So the next one from Nafisa. If an organization do not provide a formal certificate as an evidence of volunteering, what is the way of sharing the volunteering information in the CV?
Well, I think if that is the thing, because most of if you are really genuinely work as a volunteer for any organization, they must have give you some sort of certification or some. It's not the certification. It should be color. It should be on on their letterhead. They would mention that you have been working or you had been working with them from this date to this date. So when there is no genuine working, actually that time people don't give you the certificate. So again, check with them. I rarely found any organization they don't do that, because if you
Amit, can I
start
add something with you here?
Yes, please.
Because
quickly.
when I did the like voluntary work with the UNICEF New Zealand and the UNICEF and the Save the Children New Zealand. Yes, I was their registered volunteer, but they didn't give me any certificate. But still, I can add that in my profile or in my CV, because if you are not getting certification, but you are having the email communication, right? Through that, they recruited you and they called you, and in which event you went to attend. So everything they maintained over the email. And also there should be some contact person, them you can mention as reference. So I think certificate is not mandatory.
Certificate it's not mandatory, but you must have some documentation that you actually working with them from this period to this period.
Yes.
Can blood donation be considered as a volunteering? Yes, blood donation. If you donate blood, that's also volunteering, because donating blood is of course considered as a voluntary work. In my student life, in the school and college, I have donated more than 24 times as a donor, and then later on I could not continue, but I did last year I did also. But it is a voluntary, because we don't get any payment for that. We whenever people need any support, they knock in the Facebook, and then we if I'm available, I'll definitely give my blood. So it is a voluntary work. Next.
So the next one, Amit, there are a lot of people in a voluntary organization who mainly focus on petty politics rather than doing actual works. How to deal with them?
This is what actually, exactly. Thank you so much for beautiful question. Yes, of course you will face the politics in any organization, and that's the way you actually build your communication skill, how you can handle the politics. So to understand the politics and help, let me just share. Try to give you one practical example. I think allow me 1 minute or 2 minutes. That's been like, you want to do something, then your colleagues are not happy with that. And what you need to do, even you complete it, if you come up with a good result, that's good. If you not come up with a good result, they will start bullying you. But you have to go and talk to them. The courage, you must have the courage that look, I'm a volunteer, so I might make mistakes. So I need your support, I need your help. because most of the time what happened, like you are as a volunteer, you don't think, oh, I'm not belongs to this organization, I'm just doing this voluntary work, and after this work I'm leave, I'll look for voluntary work in other rather than you come forward to ask them, what are the mistake I'm making, can you just show me the mistake, or can you show me the right way? So that this is called communication, rather than you just guess yourself that okay, I'll go this organization, I'll go that organization, they are very good from the you. But trust me, in every organization you'll face politics. Rather than skipping from the politics, how you go front and just ask, brother, can you show me, or sister, can you show me, or the boss, can you show me how I can do better job? So this is what the manners, I think, or I can say, like, this is called the professionalism, rather than just skipping from the organization to organization. This will not solve the problem. So volunteering actually give you the lesson to skill up yourself, or give you the opportunity to skill up yourself.
Yes.
Ishita, any question? Thousand of question. Our team actually record all the question, and we'll try to answer them later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Rafat came again with another question regarding WASDA, but thank you for that question, Rafat.
I have one question for Rafat. Rafat, why you are upside down?
Upside down. And the second thing, I'm requesting you, please don't copy paste again and again. That's like making little bit difficulties for us to taking other questions or other person's question. So put one time, we can see that will be really great. If you put again and again, then other questions is going up.
Rafat, Rafat asks a very good question. What's the authenticity? I think the authenticity shows by our work. We don't need to prove anything to anyone. So WSDA has been working for a long time, and it's a New Zealand-based organization. And in our website already, the president of the IYS organizing committee did mention welcome every volunteers and every participants. And also for this 1 month, almost 1 month, we're running this program. And so many things, if you go to browse the Facebook or about us, you get lots of things. So it is not our duty to make you authentic. I don't want to shout, we are authentic, please trust me. I don't need that. It is up to you.
And
trust.
Thank you, Ahmed. I think that's enough for clarifying that thing, because I'm getting another same. He's just copying and pasting the same thing. That is, who will fund the Young Summit? And it's again International Youth Summit. And why? Please clear.
It's actually we don't need the fund. I say, like, whatever we're doing is now this year we are giving it free of cost to everyone, because in this pandemic situation we do understand that it is not we don't ask any money from any of our participants. It's completely free of cost. You can join this summit, and after joining, like when we cross the middle of the impact session, like 20 plus middle impact session, we're going to send you some feedback forms with the questions. You have to answer those questions to achieve your certificates.
Okay, Ahmed, this is for you on the display. Rafat replied your question. Okay, so that would you like to say anything?
Thank you.
Okay, so
no, I think try to shift it out. Try to make it, because it is completely your hand. If you think negative, all the negative things you will find in your life. If you try to think positive, because you come this world for some good reason. So don't give up. There's a lot of opportunity here. We are there. We are here also for you. So thank you for joining, and please do ask question. Watch our show. Thank you so much.
Okay, Ahmed, after this question, you can see in the display, I will take another one as a last. So like 2 questions we are going to taking. But before you answer, because I can see some in the comment box, yes, you were asking about the sharing process again. Yes, we are almost going to end this program session very soon. So before ending this session, you must have to share this live in your timeline, and make sure that post must be private, public in your privacy, and you must need to write in our inbox that you have shared that, not here in the comment box. Please just inbox us that you have shared this one, and our team will check. And one more thing I would like to mention, that is gift will not be sending by today. You have to wait at least minimum 7 days, because our team are really doing hard work. So they will send definitely, because we need to check. So it may take 7 days to get your gift. Okay, the question: I want to be a researcher in future.
Be a researcher in future.
Yeah, help. Yeah. So the voluntary.
Of course, if you actually, as I say, like if you are, whether you are a researcher, whether you are a professor, or whether you are a astronaut, whether you want to become a president, voluntary works helps. The more you do, you actually encounter the reality. You encounter the politics, organization politics. So whatever profession you goes, actually volunteer works helps a lot. Next.
Yes. So can you please? What did you choose? Please? This one from. Okay, again, Shubho. What did you choose? Facebook for the IYS lesson. Okay.
Why did we choose? Yes. Okay, I will tell.
Yeah.
I want to work people democracy. Isn't it possible to be a volunteer? Isn't it possible to be a volunteer? Yeah, I think I want to work people. We're not clear about this question. Yes. So can you just make it clear? We can answer. We try to answer it. Okay. Anyone?
Okay. I'm at this one. Can social media be used as a voluntary?
Sorry. Yeah. Change. Can you?
Yes.
Can you go back?
Can social media be used as a voluntary platform?
Yes, of course. Of course, you can. You can. How all the resources, how you are using resources. If I'm not mistakenly, the question is why you using the Facebook for this platform. If I'm wrong, because Facebook is now can reach many people, and if you have the Facebook account, then you can easily access, and worldwide Facebook has a huge number of audience. So this is why we use the Facebook, and this is the social media way. So any kind of social media you can use for voluntary work. I found one very interesting thing today. One group, they have published the shortkey of the keyboards, the computer shortkeys. So this is what, like, through the volunteer works, you don't need to do a lot of things going outside. You can voluntary, you can give the recipe to other people. This is also a voluntary work. You are not getting paid for that. So you can do a lot of things. So you can give the, if you are a tutor, you can record some videos with your the subjects, and you can publish so that other people can get help. So this is also a voluntary work. So many things you can do from as a volunteer, from home.
Yes. Yep. Okay, Ahmed, I think as our team is keeping record of all the questions, so I think we can wrap up here today.
Can you just one question? I would just like to see that a good volunteer is a good leader. Yes, of course, a good volunteer obviously he become a good leader. No doubt about that. Yes.
Yes. So as a closing, Marty, Ahmed, please if you share the tips. But before you sharing, can I mention something? Because I saw some question regarding the welcome email. And okay, Ahmed, can you hear me? Okay, I think there is the technical problem. Okay, okay, Ahmed, you are there? Okay. So I just would like to mention about something, getting the question about the welcome email after registration, and also the IYS ambassador and all. Okay, the participants who are new here today and you are registered but you didn't get the welcome email, please wait a bit, because we are getting each day almost 1,000 registration. So definitely, if you didn't receive it, please wait. And one more thing I would like to add here: whenever you are submitting your form, there will be a pop-up message will be appear on the screen. So there you can see that it will show about the confirmation. You should keep a copy of that, and later definitely you will get the welcome email. And the next thing about ambassador, if anyone having any query about the country coordinator, ambassador, or campus ambassador, please inbox us in the summit page or have a visit on WSDA or summit Facebook page. You will get all the information over there. And after that, if you have any query, please inbox us. Our team is there to reply you. Okay, Ahmed, please.
I think Mehdi comes to the question. He rewrites the question. So I would like to answer this one. Yes, you can do as a volunteer. You can see my profile. Like I was, when the pandemic started in Bangladesh, I was actually counseling or advocating for a long time that from the mosque and other religious places, we can use that to say create the awareness, and it takes me like 2.5 months to get the message from the government, and then government clear the circulation. So these are the things, like from the Facebook, you can come up with the good ideas, and you can give the awareness to the other people. You can place this message to the government, but it should be legitimate, it should be genuine, and you have no other intention to make government upset, because the cyber law is very important. You have to mention that you should not do any negative things to the government, because from our position, we don't understand what's happening in government side. So, but if you have a very good message, you can share, and for human rights and other things. So be careful about sharing anything in the Facebook, as long as very good and good for other people, many people. Don't think that your or some only few numbers. So be careful about these things. This is my request, because let government do what the best thing way they think they are doing, for every country. It's not only one country, it's for every country. So I'm asking you to wisely use the social media. Don't rational. And one must thing I must say to everyone: act, don't react. Many just suddenly react. Why I'm not doing this thing? Why I'm not getting this thing? Act, breathe, calm yourself down. You must think there's a lot of things happening, so you are not getting the emails. There are a lot of things, but you can connect with us through the Facebook. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And so many lovely comments are coming as a thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure. It's our pleasure to serve you something good, and gradually we'll start offering the training programs, so that after the summits, we'll start providing the training sessions.
Thank you so much, Ahmed, and definitely thanks a lot to our lovely audience. And I'm requesting again, please don't be disappointed if we couldn't answer your question. Our team is keeping record of all the comments, so definitely we will have another session where we will talk about those questions which we didn't answer. So please don't feel bad. And once again, thanks a lot to our audience, to our IYS country coordinator, to our IYS ambassador, to our IYS campus ambassador, and all of the deputies. And finally, our lovely IYS team who are working really hard and supporting us, and who are doing the voluntary work. Thanks a lot. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for enjoying today's session. Hopefully, we will be back soon again with another session. To get all the update, keep your eyes on to our WSDA New Zealand and International Youth Summit Facebook page. So today we are going to sign out from here. Till before coming the next session, stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.